I'm Emil. I'm 26 years old. I'm 501. As a professional, I fight out of MMA Trondheim.
How did you get your one loss?
Uh, yeah, I broke my arm in my professional debut. Broke my forearm while punching. So, yeah, that fight didn't end well after that.
How did you get into MMA?
Okay, so I started MMA watching online. Thought it was kind of cool, so I wanted to give it a try. So I went to the gym, which I could find, and I liked it. And I think it's really important that you like something that you're gonna spend a lot of time doing. So you can't force yourself to everything. So it kind of went pretty natural after that. So I just continued training. I enjoyed it. I wanted to go fight. So I fight some more, and I figured out this is something I could get good at. So that's why I continued to. So I've been training for about, well, no, almost exactly 5 years.
Uh, what's it like dating a bikini fitness model?
That's a good question. Well, it's not as glamorous as it looks, I guess. Well, of course, we have a good time and enjoy each other's company, but it's not like she doesn't walk in bikinis and heels every day with the spray tan in the contest shape, you know. I have to. She's normal too.
So you don't walk around like in a singlet all the time or wearing some fighter shorts?
Well, almost. I always wear like sweatpants, so I'm always there. But I don't go around with my mouthpiece and my cup.
You seem to have gotten quite a big following in Norway. What would you recommend to other fighters? You have so many sponsors and your name's out there. What do you think kind of makes you different than the other guys besides winning fights? But what attracts you to get a lot of sponsors and attention?
I think it's like I was early. I watched how they did it in the U.S. and I thought, why not try to do the same thing in Norway? And since I almost took advantage of the market. Like there's few fighters, there's not many people getting attention, and then I just like started like off. I got my first sponsor after I had my first amateur fight. Then I got my gear, and then I got some supplements, and then it just started to build on. Um, so I like really I just work hard, you know. I don't have any managers or anything, so I do everything myself. I spend a lot of time writing applications for sponsors, and I spend a lot of time just working with stuff like that and advertising and pushing like products or like doing everything I can just to be attractive for my sponsors. And I think that a lot of people are like lazy on that part. So I think maybe if you do something out of the ordinary, that's why you should be something. Like that's why people want to watch you, because you're something not the same as everybody else. You're something else. So try to be something else, or just try to be you maybe, because I'm me. I'm not like putting on a mask or a face or something. But and you know you talk to people like outside, maybe outside the camera or outside the gym, and you know you have fun and stuff. But if you take like some of that madness and just put it into how you really are, and don't be afraid to show it, and I think you can go far, a long way with that.
You've been one of the guys we've seen. I don't know, maybe like 10 major gyms around the world. I don't know. Can you talk about some of the places that you've trained since your last fight? I know it's been a while, but
Yeah, it's been a long while. Well, it's that's the thing with living in Norway. It's like it's not really a lot of fighters there, and if I'm traveling, why shouldn't I just like it's 1 hour to Oslo, it's 1 hour to Stockholm, it's like a couple of more hours to some other places. But it's important to me to like go around, pick up stuff. You know, some all stars, they're really good at some things, and in Denmark they're really good at some other things, and in the U.S. they're better at some other things again. So I go around and pick up stuff, and then I come back home and I start drilling on them, and also kind of trying to find like maybe a second home somewhere that I can come back to. That's, you know, I've been in a lot of places, and you know, I'm trying to find a place where I can feel comfortable coming back to, and like, okay, I got the attention I need from the coaches, because it's not only about the training partners and the training. It's also about getting attention from the coaches, getting like the follow-ups, that so you can evolve. And if your coach is not giving you enough attention, then you're just like a meat sack dragging around, like trying to teach yourself something. And you know, that's why we have schools, because people are too lazy to like teach themselves, and or also like they need inputs from others.
Talk about your upcoming fight. Who are you fighting, and where's it at?
I'm fighting this guy from Poland. His name is Piotr Danelski. I think that's almost as close as you can say it in Polish. But he's 3-0. I think he got a lot of amateur fights. They always have him in Poland, and he's to me he looks like a well-rounded grappler. He's pretty long, so he's reachy. Yeah. So he's fighting from I can't remember his gym, but he's from the same town I'm fighting in, I guess. So that's kind of all everything I know.
What kind of opponent were you looking for? Were you just looking to get a fight to kind of kick off your comeback?
Yeah, like I was ready for kind of everything, you know. I if I could have it my way, I would be fighting maybe somewhere else, maybe in Cage Warriors, maybe in Abu Dhabi Warriors and Snai. But yeah, it's hard to get a fight sometimes, and as I said, I'm my own manager, and it's hard to like find someone who wants to fight me, who I want to fight, and yeah. So yeah, so I got this friend of mine who's Polish, and he like, hey man, we need to get you a fight, and I'm like, yes, please do. And he talked to his friend over in Poland, and then it happened. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful to have a fight now, because it's been, as you know, almost 1.5 years. So.
Cool, man. Thanks so much, man.